Good morning. We're here in Belton, Texas. The wife and I getting ready to do a spa removal. It's more like a big spa. Look at that. Pretty huge. It's one of those ones that you could swim in. This is going to be pretty fun. So I'm going to have some video on this, and we'll take it from there. Okay, so how to remove a spa. There's a few things you got to take into consideration before you remove one of these ones. This is a big one. They're normally a little bit smaller, but one of the things you got to take into consideration is having the right tools, right? Making sure you have your Sawzall, making sure you have the right blade. You want to get a carbide blade by Diablo. Those are the best ones. The other thing is, make sure before you start, the most important thing, making sure that the power is disconnected. Okay, so thankfully the owners did disconnect that power for us, so all we have to do is come in and start chopping up. The way you do it, so take a look. We're going to be slicing the wood in half. Now in the smaller spas, they're normally 1x1s. These are 2x4s, so this is going to be pretty fun. It's going to be pretty big. After that, you slice the corners. In this case, we're going to be having a lot more cuts than just the normal 4 cuts that you have when you remove one of these spas. But we'll see how it turns out. So far this Milwaukee battery operated Sawzall is doing pretty good. Has a lot of power. It's the Milwaukee fuel, by the way. I got a 6.0 Milwaukee battery on that. All right, so far, I'll tell you, this is the biggest spa slash, I think this is a swim spa. That's what this is. But it's definitely one of the bigger ones that we've ever done. So far, David here, remember this is Goliath. David here so far is definitely winning, right? So we're gonna root for David here. Battery operated. We're still on that 6.0 battery, and we're gonna have to start charging this up actually soon. Lucky I brought some more batteries. All right, we're moving right along. I'll tell you, this has been an experience for sure. But anyways, this blade, the Diablo blade that I'm using, is fantastic. You guys, if you're ever doing a spa removal, you want to get this right here, the 12-inch. I'm not sure if you can take a good look at that. Carbide, has to be carbide. You don't want a wrecker or a metal one or anything like that they have. They want to get the carbide Diablo. It's the full red blade. It's a great blade. Moving right along. All right, here we are. Belton, Texas, about 11:38. We've been at this for a little over 2 hours. The wife and I, she's happy. She's excited. So, well, this is what we got so far. Almost done. So, this was a beast. This was a beast of a spa. The Sawzall, the battery operated Sawzall, has done really well. Works really well. Hasn't overheated. Hasn't stopped. The only issue has been the batteries. Batteries have stopped. You can't go with the 3.0 battery. You want to go 6.0, maybe even an 8.0. That'll keep it going. You got a couple of those in your back pocket, and recycling, meaning one's charging as you're working on the other one, works perfectly. So that would probably be the only issue that I have, that we should have had at least two 6.0 batteries, but we have a 6 and a 3, so it's kind of slowed us down just a bit. But in the meantime, it's doing pretty good. Take a look at the trailer. All right, here we are. The wife and I. How was it, babe?
Exhausting.
It was a workout. It was a workout over here in Belton. This was a huge spa, but we got a few pieces to pick up. But as you can see, we'll clean it up a little bit more. But we're done. We're done. It took us about 3 hours or so. Not too bad. A normal spa would take about 40 minutes, 45 minutes. But this was Goliath. But guess what? David won. Because you know why? God always wins. We finished up here in Belton with that big swim spa removal. Get a load of that behind me. Wow. If you don't remember this picture? Now look at it. Not too bad, huh? Not too bad. Hey, if you guys need a spa removed, junk removed, give us a call here at rollawayjunk.com, okay? Or 254-500-8600. Until then, we'll see you on the next one.